Hadrian's villa, near Tivoli, was built by Emperor Hadrian, starting from 117 AD, as an imperial palace far away from the city of Rome. It is the most extensive ancient Roman villa, covering an area of at least 80 hectares, more or less as Pompeii. Hadrian hated the crowd, the promiscuity, and the chaos of Rome, where he passed a short time. The construction of the villa started the year after its rise as emperor, and went out until his death. The study of pavement types and their distribution allowed the Franceschini to single out a consistent hierarchy corresponding to the different use of the buildings. Opus sectile, marble pavements and polychrome mosaics were limited to the noble buildings, where the emperor lives. Black and white mosaic pavements with geometric or vegetal patterns were used for the decoration of secondary buildings, for high-ranking personnel. Unrefined and rough pavements, such as opus picatum, cocciopista or brick, were used in the servants' quarters, which were sometimes subterranean. A complete study on the villa's water supply system is still missing, since the villa had a general leaning from south to north. Water must have to come from south. The difference of level gave it the impulse to supply waterworks, thermae, nymphae, and water basins. In the area of the Academia are still visible some part of an aqueduct, which was probably linked to the one of many public aqueducts that brought water towards Rome, drawing it from the Aniene River at Tivoli. Water had a very important role in the magnificent decoration of the villa. Water basins, fountains, and nymphaea were scattered at every corner. Wealth and abundance of water were an aspect of luxury. There is no comprehensive study on thermal plants in the villa, which were at least four: the small therma in the Teatro Marittimo, the great baths, the small baths, and the therm with Heliocaminus. A fifth thermal plant supposedly was in the area of Academia, according to the ancient sources. The Canopus. South of the baths, there is a valley with a long pond surrounded by a splendid colonnade. At the bottom end stands a nymphaeum that is recognizably a temple of Serapi. It consists of a semicircular exedra with a ribbed cupola, extended by a long vaulted corridor. This ensemble, which is decorated with fountains and statues, was for a long time believed to be an evocation of the Egyptian town of Canopus, linked to the Alexandria by a canal from the Nile and famous for its temple of Serapis. The architectural complex at the bottom of the lake is seen as symbolizing Egypt. At least that is what one may deduce from the three sculptural groups that decorate it, the layout of which is reconstructed in the Vatican Egyptian Museum. Its composition consists of Osiris Apis in the center, Isis Demeter at the back, and on the wall several repetitions of Antinous, Hadrian's young favorite, who, after his premature death in Egypt, was deified by the emperor. Maritime Theatre is one of the most impressive and is so-called Maritime Theatre. This is a round pool with an island in the middle surrounded by the columns. The island, reached by means of a swing bridge, was probably Hadrian's private studio, where he withdrew from the cares of the empire to indulge in his two favorite pastimes, painting and architecture. Other constructions of incredible beauty are the Nymphaeus, the Therme, the Emperor Palace, the Gold Square, and the Pesil, a big wall 9 meters high, which surrounded the entire villa. In 1999, Villa Adriana was appointed one of the Human Heritage Monuments by UNESCO. As many other archaeological sites, it is very famous but still very little known at its essence, notwithstanding more than 500 years of excavations.